All right, this is lesson 13 on dot plots. So a dot plot is going to display the amount of data points that fall into a specific category. So we're going to work on interpreting and creating dot plots today. And these should be something that you have seen and be at least a little bit familiar with from last year. So let's take a look at our first dot plot. It says, the students in one social studies class were asked how many brothers and sisters or siblings that they have. The dot plot here is going to show the results. So how many of the students have 6 siblings? So I'm just going to go ahead and find 6 on my number line. There's 1 dot there, so that means that there's 1 student that has 6 siblings. B, how many of the students have no siblings? So I'm going to go to my number line, find 0, count my dots, 1, 2, 3. So 3 students have no siblings. C, how many of the students have 3 or more siblings? So I'm going to 3 or more would mean that it's going to include 3. So I'm going to start at 3 and count the dots from 3 and above. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there are 11 students with 3 or more siblings. All right, I'm going to let you try the next one. It says, the resting pulse rates were recorded for 16 boys in gym class before they exercised. The line plot here shows the results. So the first one says, what is the range of the pulse rates? So if you're not sure about what, or don't remember what range is, look back in the last lesson when we went over it to help you out. I'm going to have you go ahead and answer A, B, C, and D on your own. So please pause the video when you're all set, unpause the video, and check. All right, so range, remember, is the highest value minus the lowest value. So 85 minus 79 is going to give us 6. It says how many boys had a pulse rate of over 81. So that is not going to include 81. There are 9 individuals with a pulse rate over 81. Pulse rate of 83, so that'd be exactly 83. There are 4 individuals for that. At most 8 means that it could be at most 82. So it could be 82 or anything less than that. And there are 10 individuals that meet that ask. Okay, next page. Now we're going to actually use some information and create our dot plot. So these are kind of the steps that are going to help us do that. It says ordering our numbers from least to greatest can help us. Drawing a number line, labeling the number line with minimum and maximum, and then all the numbers that fall between them, and putting a dot above each number on the number line for each data entry in the set. So we need a title and labels. So we're going to make a dot plot using this number line below. Now, since this data, with what we are doing, we're just focusing on taking the points and plotting them on the number line. We are not going to discuss the maximum and minimum and all the numbers in between and how to figure out everything like that. But we do want to be aware of what the maximum value and the largest value are. So if you were making the number line, so this example gives us the number line, you would want to make sure how you are counting is going to be able to support all of the numbers that you have. So if we look here, we've got the smallest value is going to be 68, and the highest value is going to be 84 right there. So our number line goes from 68 all the way to 84. Sometimes there will be numbers, so if there's 67 on here or 85 on here, they can be included on the number line. That just doesn't mean that they have to be in our data set. All right, so let's go ahead and plot some points. So as you go through this, cross off your numbers to make sure you are not forgetting anything. So I'm going to cross off 68 and put a dot there. Cross off 70 and put a dot. 70, another dot. 71, 75, 80, 81, 82, 84, 75 again, 75 again, 80, 75, 77, and as you can see, it can be very easy to accidentally forget something, so that's why crossing them off as you go is very helpful. You can use dots or you can use little X's. But everything should be above the number line. All right, I think we're good. So it says, what is the range of the data? So I'm just, again, highest minus lowest, 84 minus 68. So our range is 16. Mode, so which one has the most dots would be 75. And how many players are greater than 70 inches tall? So anything larger than 70, not including 70 itself, we're going to count the dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16. So there are 16 players that are 17 inches or taller than 70 inches. All right, next page, please. So I'm going to have you try this one. So these are the ages of 22 students in a karate class. Please make this dot plot and then answer the 3 questions. Please pause the video, and when you're all set, check your work and unpause the video. All right, so you should have 1, 2, 2, all right, it should be 13 minus 5, which is 8. Our mode is 11. Students that are at least 10 years old, that is also going to add up to 11. All right, that is all for this lesson. Good luck on your homework.